In a world where reality often seems to parody itself, President Donald Trump is once again redefining the boundaries of political discourse with a series of proposals that are as ambitious as they are, well, absurdly amusing. If you thought the art of the deal was confined to real estate, think again. Trump has turned his attention to international acquisitions, eyeing Greenland, Canada, and even Panama as potential additions to the ever-expanding American tapestry. Yes, you heard it right. A new era of manifest destiny where maple syrup and fjords are just a presidential signature away from becoming quintessentially American. In a recent tete-a-tete with Time magazine, Trump dismissed any notion that his grand designs are merely an elaborate exercise in trolling. When pressed by Time's Eric Cortellessa on whether his comments about making Canada the 51st state were a tongue-in-cheek jest, Trump replied with characteristic candor, "Actually, no, I'm not." One might argue that this is the most serious anyone has ever been about annexing a country known for its politeness and poutine. The conversation then turned to the broader implications of such territorial expansions. Trump, in his infinite wisdom, sees this as a strategic growth of the American empire, though with a twist. Well, it depends. As an empire, it wasn't. These are not things that we had before. So I'd view it a little bit differently if we had the right opportunity, he mused. Apparently, the opportunity to add a few million square miles of icy tundra in a country that is already a close ally is too good to pass up. Now about Greenland, a land of ice, vast emptiness, and strategic importance, at least in the eyes of a president who sees Russian and Chinese ships lurking in every fjord. Trump's fixation on Greenland isn't just about national security, it's also about international prestige. After all, what could be more impressive than having the world's largest island as part of your country club? One can only imagine the membership fees. But why stop at Greenland when Canada is right there, practically begging to be adopted into the fold, despite its persistent refusals? Trump has lamented the financial burden of supporting Canada, a nation that, unbeknownst to many, has somehow managed to function independently since 1867. "We're taking care of their military," Trump declared, seemingly unaware that Canada has its own armed forces. "We're taking care of every aspect of their lives, and we don't need them to make cars for us. In fact, we don't want them to make cars for us. We want to make our own cars." Because, of course, nothing says self-reliance like annexing a neighbor. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, meanwhile, remains unimpressed and unyielding. Despite Trump's persistent overtures, Carney has made it clear that Canada will not be trading in its maple leaf for stars and stripes anytime soon. But hey, in the world according to Trump, persistence is key, even when the door is firmly closed and bolted. As for Greenland, its dreams of independence from Denmark appear to be of little concern to Trump, who sees the territory as a crucial piece in the geopolitical chess game. If you look at Greenland right now, if you look at the waterways, you have Chinese and Russian ships all over the place, and we're not going to be able to do that, Trump proclaimed. One can almost picture him in a war room, maps spread out, plotting the next move as if the Arctic were just another episode of The Apprentice. And so, dear viewers, as we navigate this surreal landscape of international diplomacy and territorial ambition, we invite you to ponder the potential implications of these audacious proposals. Could we soon see the American flag waving proudly over the icy expanse of Greenland or the maple forests of Canada? Or are these grand designs destined to remain the stuff of satirical headlines and late-night comedy sketches? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because in these times, your opinion is as valuable as a presidential tweet. If you've enjoyed this sardonic stroll through the latest in geopolitical theatrics, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. After all, in a world full of chaos, who doesn't need a little humor to lighten the load? Keep the conversation going and stay tuned for more news with a twist of irony.